Arturia's Moog Modular is a virtual instrument that reproduces the characteristics of the original 1969 Moog Modular developed by Moog. Like all virtual instruments developed by Arturia, it is created using a technology called TAE, or True Analog Emulation. So, let's go through Arturia Moog Modular. It's set up into three sections: the keyboard section, the mid section, which is your sound design cabinet, and the upper section, which is the recreation of the 960 sequencer and effects section. First, let's look into the mid section, which is your sound powerhouse and primary section. It offers up to 9 oscillators, 3 filter slots with varied choices, 2 LFOs, and 6 envelopes, just to mention the main modules. Patching those modules together is not quite as complicated as it looks. I can take, for example, the cable of oscillator 1 here, using the saw wave, and put it into filter 1, sending it right out into my main VCA input. There it is.
I like going through the old, synths and leads and stuff like that. And in all the records, everybody is still using those sounds. Even though they're making newer keyboards, they're still going back and getting the vintage sounds of the vintage leads, the vintage basses and stuff like that. So I just love them.
Now, let's see what the upper section can add to this sound. This module is a step sequencer, which will allow you to sequence up to 24 steps. You can send this to different parameters, including, for example, the cutoff filter. You can also choose among several effects in order to modify your sound more dramatically. The third section, your keyboard section, has 2 main parts consisting of the real-time control section and the keyboard controls, allowing you to set your keyboard to your liking. So, without having to necessarily dig deep into this, you can get quite a lot of sound varying from big basses to special effects. The Moog Modular has virtually no limits.